चलिए दोस्तों, मैं आप सबके लिए एक न्यू वीडियो लेकर आ चुका हूँ। सो फाइनली दोस्तों, यह वीडियो पबजी के बारे में होने वाला है। जो कि फाइनली दोस्तों, यहाँ पे पबजी वालों ने कह दिया है कि जी 8.2 का अपडेट हम लोग देने वाले हैं। 8.2 का अपडेट लगभग सितंबर में ही मिलने वाला है। जो कि फाइनली दोस्तों, यहाँ पे पबजी वालों ने कहा है कि हम यह अपडेट सितंबर में ही रोल आउट करेंगे। जो कि लगभग 10 से 11 के बीच में यह अपडेट मिल जाएगा। चलिए दोस्तों, हम लोग देखते हैं कि 8.2 का अपडेट कैसा होने वाला है। सो फाइनली दोस्तों, यहाँ पे पबजी वालों ने कहा है कि 8.2 का अपडेट में सारे मैप को बदला जाएगा। सो फाइनली दोस्तों, हम लोग इस वीडियो के जरिए हम जान जाएंगे कि इसमें सारे मैप को बदला गया है या नहीं। सो फाइनली दोस्तों, हम इस वीडियो में देखते हैं कि सारा मैप बदला गया है कि नहीं।
Update 8.2 has just arrived, and we've got plenty for you, including a new crate weapon, new throwable, cosmetic updates for a couple of weapons, and more. Let's dive in. First up, there's a new machine gun in town, spawning exclusively in care packages. The MG3 is a 75-round LMG that uses 7.62 ammunition and can be set to fire at 2 different speeds. Take down your enemies with a bit more control at 660 RPM, or show them the true meaning of bullet hell by switching to the weapon's 990 RPM setting. In addition, every 5th round and the last 10 rounds of your magazine will be tracer shots, giving you a bit more visual information on where your shots are headed. The MG3 also does increased damage to vehicles and features a bipod for significantly increased control while prone. For now, you can only find the MG3 in normal matches, but we'll keep you updated when we plan to introduce them into ranked mode. Up next is a new way to distract and disorient your opponents. The decoy grenade is a new throwable that mimics gunfire sounds for 10 seconds. The deceptive decoy can be used in a variety of ways, including flushing enemies out of cover, covering your advance, or getting enemies to turn away before you begin your spray. The decoy grenade spawns as rare world loot exclusively on Sanhok, and will only be in normal games for the time being. The Kar 98K, SKS, and M416 have all received a cosmetic update this patch. All 3 weapons have been remodeled from scratch for higher visual fidelity, along with a sound quality improvement to match. We've updated helmet slots to allow you to choose what you see while playing. By toggling your helmet off, you'll keep your cosmetic hat or hoodie visible, but be aware that this toggle is only visible to you. Enemies and teammates will still see you wearing your helmet. Players feeling a little nostalgic can now swap out their lobby music to one of several different options from over the years. You'll be reset back to the default music each new season, but you can feel free to switch it up whenever you like. For players who have been eager to battle it out against a group of friends, we've added Team Deathmatch to custom game settings. Grab some friends or members of your community and see who comes out on top. One last thing. The esports menu has been updated with the PCS2 Pickup Challenge. Like before, you can participate in the fun by making your own predictions for the chance to win some great PCS2 skins. Check out our patch notes for the full schedule. That wraps up this patch report, but there's plenty more details on what Update 8.2 brings. You can check out our patch notes for everything new, or just jump in and play for yourself. We'll see you next time.
Sanhok's our first real map that Madison developed on its own 3 years ago, but there were a few pain points.
We always hated crossing the rivers.
We just needed to file down some of the rough edges. Give it a little bit more story.
Glider Air Force.
Give it a little bit more soul.
Dave was like, more loot trucks. We need more.
And then while we're at it, let's just add new locations and make it as awesome as possible.
Behold, the beautiful island of Sanak. This cap of land is home to lush vegetation, rustic communities, and plenty of sights for the eager tourist to take in. Here's one now, blazing up the trails on the sturdy and reliable Tukshai. Just look at him go. But Sanak wasn't always the pinnacle of Battlegrounds locales. Just like everywhere else, it had to evolve and grow to stay relevant as Battlegrounds rules evolved for a more exciting match. From the hidden bunkers and war-torn fields of Erangel, to the A la Muerte Vamos racetrack on Miramar. From Vikendi's Dino Land and frozen lakes to black zones of Karakin, there's a variety of battlegrounds for everyone to enjoy. Some even have their own special features. Pick up the Panzerfaust and sticky bombs to blow some holes in destructible walls on Karakin. Ooh, watch out for that backblast. The motor glider on Erangel and Miramar lets contestants soar to new heights. Be sure to pick up the Mosin Nagant on Vikendi before you board the top-of-the-line locomotive. Convenient vending machines drop boost items on Miramar, and if you're quick enough, you can drive the Golden Murado. What a beauty! Just don't blow those tires running over a spike strip. Some folks remember a time before grabbing onto ledges was permitted in the official rules. A contestant fleeing the blue zone would leap for a ledge, only to remember it was an illegal action. Ooh, that's gotta sting! Luckily, vaulting and ledge grabbing were eventually made legal, and the Battlegrounds match excitement increased significantly. Weapons especially have been upgraded time and time again to keep matches fresh and fun. Let's check in with these two contestants. Say that, which firearms are you fellas using? Well, those are fine weapons, but you're not making the most of them. Here, try this stock for your M16, and this red dot for your micro Uzi. We've made attachments easy to equip, so now they can slot automatically when you loot them. You can even quick swap them to new weapons you pick up. Gee, thanks, mister. Now you two run along and kill each other. Those two could have used some more time on Camp Jackal, our prestigious training area, to learn how to properly use weapons and attachments, not to mention all other facets of the Battlegrounds. For those who prefer to practice on live targets, arcade mode gives you a different way to play, including the fan-favorite Team Deathmatch. Communication is key on the Battlegrounds, so we've made it easier to share your plans with teammates, regardless of language. Smart pings and quick markers give information quickly and easily. You can even let allies know which supplies you need. Speaking of supplies, the best gear on the island is just a signal away when using a flare gun. Call in a special care package that contains crate weapons and gear, or the heavily armored and amphibious BRDM-2 transport. You there, you're leaving a valuable tool laying around. That gas can used to only refuel vehicles, but can now be used to set fiery and explosive traps. He's over here, fellas. Now wait for it, and blammo! Why, there's even a tool to deal with those pesky building campers. One stick of C4 is all it takes to send them scattering into the open, making them such an easy target that even little Timmy could pick them off. It's fun for the whole family. For those looking to prove what they're made of, Survival Mastery, Weapon Mastery, and the new Ranked mode are all available to show the world you have what it takes, no matter the discipline. There are even special rewards for Ranked mode that you can't get anywhere else, so rank up while the season is active. Yes, my friend, the battlegrounds continue to evolve, and Sanhok is getting the royal treatment with Season 8. Expect to see more on the loot truck, decoy grenade, and secret history of the legendary Sanhok 4 as Season 8 draws on. For now, drop into your favorite battleground and enjoy all the content PUBG has to offer. We'll see you next time.